Hey, good morning. It's Reverend Anita Turner. Just a little workout tidbit. Before I go, I always take my notepad and I lay out what I'm going to do as my workouts. And I try to share those on my social media, the workouts that I've done for upper body and lower body, like for leg days and upper body days, hitting chest, arms, so I can maximize my fat loss and to keep my glucose in order, because I've been battling the generational curse of the evil insulin resistance since I know that I was diagnosed with it in 2017. What I do want to share that I did not know until this year, because I was always, when I was competing, always focusing on getting the right amount of proteins and carbs and focusing on how I was developing my muscle structure. But I never thought about the inner part of my body, of how it really needed to be healed. So I just want to pass this on to you, of how fasting is the only true way to heal your inner body. God designed it, as Jesus says in the New Testament, when you fast, meaning that we should fast on a regular basis. I never did that. Only time I ever fast was during the High Holy Week, and I'd fast for the 24 hours, and that was once a year. But after I have started just this year, really focusing on healing my inner body through fasting and through prayer, I healed my shoulder 100%. I had ripped the deltoids in the bicep and the inner joint. I popped my shoulder out of joint. And I don't believe in going to the doctor. I did not go to the doctor. I pushed it, popped it back in. But it ripped the muscles, tendons, and all that. And I was in pain literally from January of this year until 3 weeks ago, when I had started a 72-hour fast and was in prayer, and I was meditating on Isaiah 58. So I want to pass on Isaiah 58 to you as part of your workouts and being overall healthy, and to maximizing your health and be able to put on muscle and burn fat. Incorporate fasting, a full 72-hour fast. I suggest doing it once a month. What I did to get myself in order, and it's very difficult, for 8 weeks solid, I started out with a 24 fast. Then the next week, I would just add another hour to it until I worked my way up to being able to do a 72-hour fast. So now I'm incorporated just doing it once a month to fully heal my body, because autophagy starts taking place. Once when you hit that 72 hours mark, then autophagy kicks in and our body literally starts eating itself and eats away all those bad cells. It gets rid of inflammation, ignites the liver into making your ketones. I don't make any ketones. I took my blood glucose this morning. It was off the charts, 154, and my ketones were at 2. So I'm going to go to the gym, burn off that glucose. When I get back, take my glucose again, see if I'm back in order. But I wasn't making any ketones. You don't make ketones, that means you're not in fat burning mode. So when I fast, I would notice that my ketones would shoot up to 1.5. And you can take your ketones by taking your blood glucose, and you can get the ketone strips. I use My Mojo, and I download an app, and I have a My Mojo glucose meter and ketose meter. You have the different strips. You can get that as part of your journey for fat weight loss. Monitor your blood glucose and make sure that you're keeping it in order, because if your glucose is too high, the fat will not come off your body. So my tips is, before you go to the gym, take your blood glucose, see where you're at, see where your ketones are, lay out your workout before you go. I lay it out, put it in my notepad on my phone, and then when I get there, I'm checking off to make sure that I hit those appropriate muscle groups for that day. And I've exercised. If I'm going to do upper body, make sure I've done my biceps, my deltoids, my back, my chest, making sure I'm doing that lift and I'm burning and exercising all those muscles. And I try to do at least up to 8 different exercises, 15 reps, for at least 15 reps times 3. At least you're getting in that 45 reps per muscle group. And if that's too much for you, just start out lower. But anyway, that's my tip for the day for working out. Everybody, I hope everybody has a great day. I'm off to the gym. Know I love you and God loves you.